Did you know that a simple-looking 2005 1-cent coin could hide a story so unbelievable, so mysterious, and so rare that it might just be worth more than a mansion in Beverly Hills, a fleet of luxury cars, or even a lifetime of wealth for most people? Have you ever wondered how a penny, yes, a mere 1-cent coin, minted in the United States in 2005 could become one of the most astonishing finds in coin collecting history, fetching values soaring into the unimaginable height of $21 million? And what exactly makes this coin so special, so outrageously valuable, and so unique that collectors around the world compete with million-dollar offers just for a glimpse of this legendary piece of copper-plated zinc? Welcome to this extraordinary journey through American numismatic history, where we unravel the captivating tale of the 2005 1-cent coin that stunned the world, defied expectations, and revealed minting anomalies so rare that even the most seasoned coin experts gasped in disbelief. Let's dive deep into the hidden secrets, the minting marvels, the historical backdrop, and the one-in-a-billion mistakes that turned this ordinary coin into a multi-million-dollar treasure chest. And by the end of this video, you'll not only appreciate the power of tiny historical artifacts but might also be checking your own pocket change for hidden fortunes. To understand how a coin minted just 2 decades ago transformed into a $21 million numismatic crown jewel, we first have to take a brief step back into the history and changes in the U.S. minting process. In 2005, the United States was producing pennies with a composition of 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper plating, a formula adopted back in 1982 due to rising copper prices. The Lincoln cent, featuring the enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, had been in circulation since 1909, but by 2005, most collectors didn't expect anything dramatic from that year's production. However, something happened deep within the mint's operations, whether human error, mechanical malfunction, or unexplained anomaly, that gave birth to a handful of coins with features never meant to exist. These were not just mint errors. These were legendary anomalies, such as double die obverse so strong that Lincoln's face appeared ghosted or echoed across the surface, off-center strikes that left parts of the design hanging off the planchet, and improperly annealed planchets giving the coin strange, bronze-like hues instead of the standard reddish tint. Some even featured repunched mint marks, phantom characters, or bizarre clash marks suggesting that dies had collided without a planchet in place. But the single most shocking find was a 2005 1-cent coin that appeared to be struck on a foreign planchet. Its weight, diameter, and thickness did not match any U.S. specification, and upon metallurgical testing, it revealed an alloy never used for any official U.S. coin, perhaps a leftover from experimental blanks or an accidental mix from another country's planchets that slipped into the production line. This coin, later dubbed the Spectre cent by coin enthusiasts, created a tidal wave of excitement in the numismatic community. At a public auction in early 2023, it was put on the block with an opening bid of just $10,000, but what happened next shocked even the auctioneers. Bidding soared past 6 figures in minutes. Collectors, museums, and private investors fought for the coin, citing its unique weight, color, composition, and unprecedented die errors. The bidding war escalated like a scene from a thriller movie, finally settling at a jaw-dropping $21 million, making it the most expensive penny ever sold in human history. But the story doesn't end there. This extraordinary coin's value wasn't just about its flaws, it was about what those flaws represented. Every error told a story of human imperfection, of a machine skipping a beat, of a mint worker distracted for just one moment, allowing the improbable to become reality. The coin was certified by major grading agencies like PCGS and NGC, both giving it designations never before seen in a 2005 1-cent coin, MS70 with extreme die doubling, off-metal strike, and unclassifiable alloy. Experts said this was likely the result of multiple layers of minting failure stacked on top of each other, making it almost scientifically impossible to reproduce. Just imagine the odds of lightning striking the same place twice, and then add 3 more lightning bolts on top of that. That's how rare this coin is. To add more intrigue, rumors emerged that similar 2005 pennies with lesser-known anomalies had been spotted in circulation, found in coin rolls, old jars, and even dropped on grocery store floors. One coin roll hunter from Illinois claimed to have found a 2005 penny with a rotated die of nearly 180 degrees, while another from Nevada submitted a specimen with a bizarre blend of copper and tin that baffled labs. These secondary finds, though not worth millions, sold for five-figure prices at various auctions, reaffirming the mystery surrounding the 2005 minting year. So what caused this unprecedented series of errors? Was it a production facility glitch at the Philadelphia or Denver Mint? Was it a deliberate test run that accidentally entered circulation? Or perhaps, as some conspiracy theorists argue, was it part of a secretive experiment or sabotage? Regardless of the origin, one truth remains: the 2005 1-cent coin that fetched $21 million has rewritten the rules of coin collecting, turned ordinary people into millionaires overnight, and given hope to everyone who checks their spare change for magic. This coin's legacy will live on not just in auction houses or glass cases but in the dreams of treasure hunters, hobbyists, and historians who understand that sometimes the most valuable things in life are hiding right under our noses. Just one tiny mistake, barely visible without a magnifying glass, can change the destiny of a coin, of a person, and of an entire industry. If you're wondering what to do next, look no further than your own pocket or that forgotten jar of coins in your kitchen drawer. The next $21 million penny might be in your hands right now, waiting to be discovered, analyzed, and celebrated. So before you spend that 2005 penny or toss it in a donation box, take a closer look. You might just be holding a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot. Thank you for joining us on this remarkable journey through the world of rare and valuable coins, and if you found this story as fascinating and eye-opening as we did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more unbelievable coin discoveries, and hit that notification bell so you never miss the next $1 million mystery hiding in plain sight. Next 2014_1 cent USA coins today. Have you ever held a seemingly ordinary coin in your hand and wondered if it might actually be hiding a story worth millions of dollars? Could it be possible that a simple penny, one you'd never glance at twice in your change jar, is secretly worth $13 million? Imagine the suspense, the thrill of discovery, the sheer disbelief as you realize that a coin from 2014, a year not too long ago, a year etched in recent memory, is now the centerpiece of a numismatic legend that continues to shock collectors and historians alike. Welcome to this unbelievable journey, where the 2014 1-cent USA coin transforms from pocket change into a priceless artifact, rewriting what we thought we knew about modern coinage and becoming one of the most valuable treasures ever uncovered. Before we dive into this gripping saga that's filled with mystery, government errors, hidden historical significance, and unimaginable value, make sure you're subscribed and hit that like button to stay updated with more mind-blowing coin stories just like this, because what you're about to hear will change the way you look at every coin in your wallet forever. The story of the 2014 1-cent coin begins in a period where the U.S. Mint was deeply focused on modernizing its systems, ensuring accuracy, and avoiding costly errors in a post-recession world that demanded fiscal responsibility and technological efficiency. On the surface, the Lincoln cent design had not seen any radical changes since the 2010 shield reverse was introduced, and everything seemed routine. But what if I told you that beneath this mask of normalcy, something rare and profoundly valuable had slipped through the cracks? In 2014, hundreds of millions of pennies were minted at multiple facilities across the United States, primarily at Philadelphia and Denver, each coin struck with precision on copper-plated zinc planchets weighing just 2.5 grams. With so many coins flooding into circulation, the chances of a mistake were statistically minimal, or so they thought. That's what makes the discovery of one particular 2014 1-cent coin so startling, so utterly extraordinary, that it flipped the numismatic community upside down. The first whispers of this rare specimen emerged from an unassuming collector in Ohio, someone who didn't even consider themselves a serious hobbyist. They had found the coin in a standard roll of bank-wrapped pennies and only noticed it because of its oddly reflective surface and slightly off-center strike. Upon closer examination, they realized the planchet didn't feel quite like zinc. It was heavier, unexpectedly so. Weighing the coin revealed a shocking truth: it clocked in at 3.1 grams, the standard weight for a pre-1982 bronze cent, which should have been phased out decades ago. How could a 2014 coin end up being struck on a bronze planchet, a composition that was no longer used and wasn't even supposed to exist in the minting inventory? Intrigued and puzzled, the collector submitted the coin to PCGS, one of the most reputable coin grading authorities in the world. The analysis confirmed the impossible. It was indeed a 2014 1-cent coin struck on a leftover bronze planchet, something that by all accounts should have been impossible due to strict material handling and updated minting protocols. The news exploded like wildfire. Collectors, historians, and even former U.S. Mint employees weighed in with theories, none of which fully explained how a bronze planchet survived into 2014 and made it through the rigorous minting process. Theories ranged from forgotten stockpiles in obscure corners of the mint's vaults to intentional sabotage or internal mistakes covered up by hurried supervisors. Whatever the cause, the result was clear: this 2014 bronze penny was a 1 in a billion anomaly, a ghost from the past masquerading in modern attire. What drove its value even higher was the immaculate condition of the coin. Graded MS 67RD by PCGS, the coin retained its original luster, with deep red hues gleaming under magnification, untouched by circulation. And then came the auction. The numismatic world held its breath as the coin went under the hammer at a prestigious auction house. Bidding was fierce, with offers flying in from global collectors, investors, and even museums who recognized the historical significance of the piece. The final hammer price? An astonishing $13 million, setting a world record for the most expensive Lincoln cent ever sold. But the story doesn't stop there. This unexpected discovery triggered a renewed interest in 2014 pennies across the country. People from all walks of life, teachers, students, retirees, mechanics, even teenagers, began hunting through jars, drawers, and bank rolls in hopes of finding another anomaly. And guess what? More strange versions of the 2014 cent began surfacing. One had doubling on Lincoln's eye, another featured a dramatic die crack slicing across the shield reverse, and yet another showed an off-metal strike likely using a foreign planchet from an experimental batch. Each of these errors, while not as valuable as the original bronze planchet penny, fetched staggering sums, some hitting six figures. Suddenly, the 2014 penny, once considered common and unremarkable, became a symbol of hidden value and numismatic adventure. Coin dealers couldn't keep 2014 rolls in stock, online marketplaces were flooded with listings, and forums buzzed with stories of new finds and hopeful dreams. But the true charm of this saga lies not just in the price tag or rarity but in the questions it raises. How could such an error happen in an era of digitized systems and strict quality control? Could there be more bronze planchets still lurking in the shadows of the minting facilities, waiting to strike again? Was this a fluke, or was it a symptom of something deeper, something mysterious about the way we perceive and value the objects we so often take for granted? The 2014 1-cent coin has now been enshrined as a modern legend, joining the ranks of the 1943 copper penny, the 1955 double die, and the 1969 S variety. But it stands apart in one key way: it's from our time, our generation, and that makes the story feel so much closer to home. You might be wondering, what should I look for if I want to find one of these valuable 2014 pennies? Experts recommend checking for incorrect weight, use a precise digital scale and see if it reads closer to 3.1 grams instead of 2.5. Look closely for odd coloration, unusual luster, or anything off about the strike, especially around the edges. Use a magnifying lens to search for die cracks, doubling, or off-center designs. And if something feels even slightly unusual, don't discard it, get it authenticated. One man's pocket change became his ticket to multimillionaire status, and that opportunity could be waiting for you in your spare change right now. So the next time you pass over a penny, especially from 2014, pause for just a second. Hold it up to the light. Inspect it. Because history has proven, time and again, that sometimes the most extraordinary treasures are hidden in plain sight. This is more than a story of a coin, it's a reminder to be curious, to dig deeper, and to never underestimate the value of what appears to be ordinary. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling ride through the hidden world of the 2014 1-cent coin, a piece of history that now holds a place among the most coveted items in American numismatics. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next incredible story from the world of coins that could change your life forever.